So, okay, here we are. Team Call Tuesday. Excited. It's hard to believe that is the middle of March. I just can't even believe how fast this year is actually going. For those of you that keep up with my craziness, I'm 30 weeks, which means I only have 10 more to go. Say what? So anyways, we got some really great information that has been coming out here lately. I'm sure some of you know that right now the SS Beachbody is sailing the seas right now. So that was the Success Club trip for this year, and they went to the Bahamas, and they were in Jamaica today, and then I believe they returned to port Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So when they do those Success Club trips, obviously all sorts of things go on. They do different announcements. They have workouts. They have parties. So it really is an amazing thing. And I got to experience one for myself with Renee for when I still was just kind of like, coaching, cool, sounds neat. And Renee asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, sure, I'll go on a cruise with you. And it was just, I met some of the most amazing people that I still have lifelong relationships with. It just was like a surreal experience. And so next year is Punta Cana, which was crazy, sold out within like the first minute of being able to sign up for that Success Club trip. 2 trips, completely sold out, but there is a waiting list, so you can get on that. Of course. And then they did change some of the qualifications a little bit. So it does sound like you do need to hit Success Club 10 at least once within each quarter. Okay, so there very well could be people coming off of the waiting list for that reason, because that's a requirement. So just so you know, and then, each year it's going to be something different, which is pretty exciting that they even offer that kind of stuff for us. So anyway, that's pretty cool. So some of the things, I think you guys probably saw it in the group, but one of the newest things, of course, is that Country Heat is a new program coming out in July by Autumn Calabrese, which is country line dancing. I never saw that coming. Did anybody ever think that would be something coming down the pipeline? That is insane to me. So it looked really cute, really fun. I think it's a great deal just because, there's so many different areas of dance that people get into. I mean, some people probably weren't really into size because they're country people. And so I think that's fantastic. And it also really goes with the Nashville Summit theme. So that's pretty awesome. The 20s is something else that came out, which they are looking for the next super trainer, next Beachbody super trainer. So, we have all these amazing trainers, Shanti, Shalene, Autumn, Sagi, all of them. And so they're looking for the next big super trainer. And I don't know if any of you guys caught like some of the comments. I don't know, that was coming off of that. There were people like, what about people in their 50s or people in their, it was so kind of odd to me. But you think about it, you guys, the age of the trainers that we have, I mean, Tony Horton, he's got to be in his 50s, I don't know what age Shalene is, but obviously, Shanti's in his 30s, so really, if you think about it, they're all amazing. Not that age has anything to do with it, but there is a younger generation of people that would probably relate wonderfully to a new younger trainer. So that completely made sense to me that they're doing this, but they're hosting it on Beachbody On Demand like a reality TV show, basically. I need to look into the details a little bit more, but I think it'd be fun to check it out and just see how it goes, because I think their workout is supposed to, when they actually put their workout together, it's supposed to be 20 minutes. So there you go. That's kind of what I know about it for now. The other big news is a new Recover flavor is coming out in orange. And for those of you, I'm assuming, you know what happens when you assume, we won't go there, but Results in Recovery was like an orange creamsicle type taste that was amazing. So I'm sure people really still enjoyed that flavor, and therefore here we have Recover coming out in an orange flavor. So that'll be coming out in May. So those are 3 huge things that are going to be happening, and it just never ceases to amaze me at how this company continues to just grow and bring us new items, new products, new excitement. Every time you turn around, Carl is posting something to get us pumped up and thrilled. And another one of those things is Strong for Summer. And that's a theme that they have going on with, you can use any program, but it really is starting April 4th. And I'm starting a group with Glenna and Samantha, and anybody's welcome to join, of course. And Glenna. Oh yeah, I did hear. Yeah, I think you're right that there is another program coming out on the 18th, but they didn't say what it was, right? So exciting. So, anyways, this. Summer Strong. Okay, so this is something that is really designed to help us get people excited and pumped up to get their bodies healthy and fit for the summer, because who doesn't want to be healthy and fit for the summer and rock a swimsuit and be comfortable in their skin when they're in their shorts and their tank tops. Okay, so if you haven't checked it out, he did a kind of a live thing while he was on the cruise talking about that. That's also something that you can look into for more details, but they're opening a huge group that anybody can use any program they want. But this is a great opportunity to kind of hinge off of that Summer Strong theme and use it for yourself, for your next group, starting with a preview or not, and just going through it with them, so their goal is to be Summer Strong by Memorial Day. Okay, so that's basically a 2-month span, so that's your 60 days. So any program that somebody is starting, like say 22-minute hardcore, that's going to give them the time frame to be in a group, in a supportive motivational system that is going to help them move through that program. Okay, any questions so far? That's just some of the stuff that's coming out, and hopefully you guys have seen that. I just have a couple other announcements. First, I wanted to recognize some February Success Club earners. Samantha hit Success Club 5, and then we have Curran, Pam Long, Nicole Bonfist, Jenny Nelson, and Pam Molbach that hit Success Club 2. Okay, so that was all in February, which is awesome, you guys, because when we talk about Success Club for our new people, like Darcy and Michelle maybe, when we talk about Success Club is just basically a goal for you to try and reach to help people. It is determined by selling challenge packs or Shakeology, but when you take that away and you really look down deep into it, it's about changing people's lives. So when I post in Stardust, I call it the life changers, because really, no matter if you have 1 point, 2 points, 10 points, those points, those numbers actually represent, to an extent, lives that are being changed in a certain way. They purchased something. They purchased a challenge pack. They purchased Shakeology Home Direct, and they are in the process of utilizing those tools with your help or with our group's help in order to better their health, their fitness, their life. And that's really what it's all about. When you strip away all that other stuff and they decide to join you with the right tools in order to be used, then not only does it benefit them, but you get recognized for that and rewarded financially. So it just all works out really well. But I like to think of it as changing lives, because that's really what we're in this for, right? Deep down, we want to help people. We want to see them grow and change just as we have learned to do as well. And not only help hold them accountable, but when we invite others to come with us, they're helping helping hold us accountable, because I know when I ask somebody to come along with me, I'm going to make sure that I'm like really trying to be on my A game, or, you know, being a real person. Like if I mess up, I admit it and I get back at it, you know? So congratulations to all you Success Club earners. I did add a new coach to Stardust as well last week, Stacy McMahon, and she has done a couple of different challenge groups with me, and it's amazing to see what she has done, just because not that her numbers have been super huge, but they're moving, she's continuing forward, but the process, her thinking process has changed so much. Probably some of the biggest things I've heard her say is just how she has learned that it is a process, and that it's not just about being clean 100% of the time, that, you know, that stuff happens and you fall off and you just get right back on and you get back to it. And in learning all of that, as well as different fruits, foods, and veggies that she's starting to enjoy, and like losing the cravings for other things, you know, she's finding that progress each month. You know, this is not something where she's dropping, like, we had some girls in our last group drop 15 to 18 pounds in a month. And, you know, it's not like she's having huge results like that, but she is having the results she wants, and she's getting to the place where she wants to be. So she also joined. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, we have a new face, Darcy. She joined a while ago, but same thing, you know, Darcy was one where I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge you to drink your Shakeology every day for the next 30 days. And she's had some really great things happen, you know, inches are amazing and pounds are happening. And that sexy little dress you had on for your premiere thing was awesome because you felt good in it. You know, those are the kinds of successes, you guys, that we want to strive for, and then invite people to join us on our team to just continue paying it forward and helping spread the word and helping others. So welcome, Darcy. Thanks for being here tonight. So I think oh, one more thing. Super Saturday is April 2nd. Debbie, did you and Samantha get something worked out on that? Or, I mean, is that Lincoln group closed for sure?
The Lincoln, I can't go to the Lincoln one, so that's why I was just like, exiting comfort zone. I'll just put it out there. Samantha can't, but Nicole and I were talking. I was looking through. I don't see where there's an actual deadline to sign up and register. But anyways, I think we were chatting tonight. I think we're going to be doing like maybe at the school or something. Because I know there's another couple coaches, or maybe just trying to get our personally sponsored coaches a chance to meet up and just work one-on-one with each other, more or less. I mean, I look at it can't be that hard to play a video, can it?
No, honestly, you could do it. You can totally do this. Anybody can do this. I've done a couple, and they send you all the information. They send you all the talking points, and you guys could sit in a circle on the ground, cross your legs in Indian style, and just talk it out. Honestly, like, it doesn't have to be a big screen projector or anything. You can watch it on the computer together if it's a small group. So yeah, that's awesome if you get that together.
So I think so.
Cool. Michelle, did you end up getting signed up for the one in Lincoln?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the keys. I have not done anything about that yet. Greg is just starting a new job, so he's debating if he's going to be able to go. So
sure. Well, just check it out if you can. Darcy, same for you. This Super Saturday, let me explain it real quick. So every quarter, it's kind of a Beachbody gathering in different cities, different states across the US and Canada. It really is just a place for coaches to come together to learn about the newest products, newest releases, upcoming events, upcoming I don't know, information. It's a great place to network with other coaches that may not be like in our circle or on our team. So like the one thing for me was like when I first moved to Wisconsin, I didn't know anybody. And it was kind of scary to go to a Super Saturday, but I met people from the town that I live in. And they're probably some of the most fun people. And we're not even on the same team. You know, you are on the same team, you are Beachbody, you all have the same direction you're trying to go, but you know, but at the same time, it just is bringing people together, and there usually is a video that's played and some recognition and stuff like that. And just depending on where you're at, there could be a workout, a live workout, and all sorts of different stuff. You just never know. You never know when you end up going to one. So Cece and I are going to go to one in the Wisconsin Dells. Glenna, are you going to one? Yep. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So anyway, I posted a little bit about that in Stardust as well. It's quarterly. It's not required, but if it is something that it works out for you to go to, it really, you seriously will leave this event feeling amazing about being involved in this. Really, I don't know anybody who has been to one who hasn't left being like, let's go, this is great, I love it, you know, like excited for yourself, excited for your own journey, excited for your team, excited for your coaches, the people around you. It just brings a sense of community and I don't know, fire to your month, really. So anyways, that's a little bit about that.
I was going to interrupt you there, Katie. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No.
Last year when Kern and I went to the one here in Lincoln and you were there, and me not being a coach yet, I was like super pumped about it, just learning new things and seeing people's success stories and stuff like that. It was great to be around a lot of people there for the same reason.
Yeah.
Like just hearing everyone. I mean, there was a workout afterwards with Shanti. We did not go. Another friend of ours went, but we did not go. But it was really great. Like, just trying to convince the other half he needs to go.
I know, I hear ya. And you know, sometimes you can't. Like, there's no way in hell my husband would go.
Right.
But if it's something that keeps you going and keeps driving you forward, I mean, the video and stuff will be posted in the back office at some point, but there's just nothing that beats the experience of being around others that, you know, like-minded goals. You're all moving in a forward direction. We all have, you know, similar things that we want to be doing. So
yeah, I completely agree. I just wanted to share. I do agree with that. And I wasn't even a coach last year. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. So what are you guys chatting about in here? Anything we need to talk about? You can spit it out. You don't have to mute yourself. Okay. Okay. So you guys got your own thing going on here. Okay, great. Good. So next, Miss Debbie, I asked her to kind of speak about something for us. Okay, so a couple of us that are on this call this last year were involved in a training, I guess you would say, a John Maxwell-led training that was, it was Beachbody related, but honestly, it was so much bigger than Beachbody and coaching in your business. It was life lessons and leadership, and I can't even go into all of the stuff that we've learned. It was an amazing experience, and it was a call every month for 12 months. I think, do we still have one more call? One more call. And then it is available to be signed up for next year. It's $400 for 12 calls. They're about an hour long, plus another two smaller group calls usually, notes, and how to learn how to move through what you just learned. So this is where Finish Line Leaders was created, and Tracy Morrow, she is a founding coach, and she just happens to be in our upline. Okay, so our upline of coaches. Not everybody in Beachbody and not everybody, period. Only a number of people through Tracy Morrow's downline were allowed to be a part of this. And so lucky for us, we were able to be a part of these calls, and the people within our downline were able to be a part of these calls. So it really has kind of trickled, but there's like, Beachbody is so huge that this is not for all of Beachbody. This is just for Tracy's people, Tracy's downline. So they created the Finish Line Leaders, and that's kind of what this concept is going through. You know, we want to we want to go through the finish line with our team, hand in hand. You know, there's no point in finishing alone. So we're Finish Line Leaders together as a team. So anyways, they came out with this app, okay, which is related to Beachbody. And it's available to our downline. I have barely been in it, I'm not going to lie, but Debbie has been in it and has used it. So why don't you go ahead and take it away, because I'd like to know, you know, what you've been doing, what you've been using it for, and just go for it.
Okay. I, like you said, Katie, I got the email, and honestly, I saved it, tucked it away so it wouldn't get deleted, and that's where it was. And then January came, and I'm like, I got to do something. And so I wasn't tracking. Long story short, I wasn't tracking anything. I wasn't tracking my own personal stuff, and I was not tracking my business. And so I thought I might as well just try out this app. I'm not going to lose anything. Well, I did it, and I started just with my own personal journey. So I started just only tracking my personal development, my Shakeology, and your workout. And then I kind of played around with, if I talk to a customer or if I talk to a coach, kind of doing that, just checking it. So I would get in the rhythm. I like it because, I don't know if you can see it, it's going to glare. Anyways, you have videos, documents, activity tracker, and then it'll show you I haven't reached any of my goals, so I don't have any achievements yet, but then it tells about Finish Line Leaders. And the thing that I really have dug in the last couple of weeks is I found that I feel more accomplished myself by tracking. And I know this sounds silly, and it's been drilled in our heads, do the activity tracker, do the activity tracker. I was hung up because all of the printouts, whether it be electronic, a spreadsheet, in Google Docs, or a paper that you print out each week to check off, nothing matched my mind of how I wanted it done, right? Or 3 people versus 2, that annoyed me. It's a whole OCD thing, I think, but I got hung up on it, and you're not supposed to, but I did. And then I'd forget to print it out, and I'm like, I'll print it out Thursday. Well, next Thursday came, and I still hadn't printed out. So then I was like tracking a week before. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I found that having it as an app, just clicking on a button, just marking it, and you're done. And then you can have, I don't know if I wish it would show you. I might just have to take a screenshot just to kind of put it in a group.
That'd be great. And just
so
real quick, just so Darcy and Michelle know. So what we're talking about is within your life and within your business, we follow this, usually it's kind of like a to-do list, it's called a business activity tracker. Okay. So that includes anything from your own personal things, like she said, with, personal development, drinking your shake and your workout, to how many people you connect with a day, how many invites you send out, and such things as that. So most of us have been trained to use a business activity tracker like this. And mine is huge because I'm full-time and I have a lot of stuff I should be doing. Okay. But it doesn't have to be like that. And when you can simplify it, usually, like Debbie is telling us, it's easier in your head and in your brain, and in a place that you can fit it into your daily cracks of your life. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so go ahead.
And I guess for me, Okay, so there's videos. So there's coaching 101 and then there's coaching 202, I guess, I don't know. But it walks you through the different stages of the coaching and you determine how fast you go or how if you just stop and don't do anything more with it. You are at least tracking and you can at least see that you completed the program. What did you can make notes. So what did you struggle with? What do you want to work on next week? And there's videos from Tracy Morrow. There's videos. I haven't got to any other than Tracy Morrow. But there's when you get further down into the coaching videos, other coaches, I don't know if Summer Tucker might be on one. I don't know for sure, but other coaches. So that makes it nice, kind of like Super Saturdays do. You get to hear from others.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but so it shows you like today, I'm only at, and it shows you your progress. So it like shows 33% of coaching 101. And I just started from the beginning of all of them. Cause I'm like, if I'm going to do this app, I'm just going to do it all. And like this week when I just take maybe one a day or a couple a day that I watch, and there's videos and then there's documents to go in with that day. And sometimes there's no video to go with on that day, but there's documents. And you can go in and to the website and actually print out the documents and stuff. So it totally walks you through. And the thing that I found was I didn't feel so defeated as often as I was before because I was tracking it, but it was all right there and I could see it. I could look at my month and I could see that it was all green. So I knew, and then you click on it and your day's all mapped out for you. Now it doesn't, I mean, you can do different things with it, but yeah, so it, like this week it showed how to set up your back office, your 3 websites that we get for free from Team Beachbody. It walks you through that and setting that up. It walks you through, what's a few other things that it did? Walking you through setting up your first coach and what you should give them, and running a challenge group and different points that you should highlight, like on day 5 you should do this, as an example. Today's was running a coaching at a glance group and different points. And so yeah, I don't know, is that what you wanted?
That's pretty awesome because as far as what we've got in our team, so like this Renee, what we have, like say at the top is Team Stardust, where I have the image and it says click here to start, and there's like it takes you to the team training. Of course we have a lot of that stuff in there, and we actually took that from Megan E. Walton, but it still is something where you have to go to like Google Docs, or you have to go to YouTube video or something like that. So this is really cool because not only are you getting different perspectives from different coaches, but it's all right in one place.
And the thing that I was thinking about today was, and I actually, since I've been using it since January, in February, I kind of kicked it up a notch and started doing my business, I mean, I tracked a little bit, but not much. As I get to more videos and learning about it and customer support, I've emailed them a couple times, not knowing if it's my phone or their app because they're still tweaking it and getting through the hiccups and stuff. They responded in less than 24 hours, willing to help.
That's nice.
But I've thought with this, as you mentioned, Katie, we have all these documents, and that is like, I never knew what to put with Send My Coach because, one, I have a lot of discount coaches. They're not looking to work the business. But I want to give them the information, but I don't want to overwhelm them. So this gives them the option to show that they are drinking their Shakeology, show that they are working out and doing personal development. And if you are the type of person to do prayer, meditation, that's on there too. So you just check mark it and mark how many workouts you have. The thing that is awesome is you can literally choose who you email your report to.
Huh.
So you log your personal volume for the week. You note if you watch this, if you listen to the National Wake Up Call for the week, and you put in your Success Club points for the week. That all gets reported, and you put in the email address of who you want to email it to. So like Nicole, I tried doing an example of one for me this week to you, and my phone acted up and it wouldn't go. It just kept on saying loading.
Well,
And so,
I actually got something.
did you?
It went through.
That's good.
But did
yeah,
it say anything?
You know, I'm dealing with sick kids, so.
Anyways, so, and then Katie, I think on that, like for us, it asked for your leader, and I believe the only one that you can choose is Renee.
Mm-hmm.
That would be within Team Stardust, Team Succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because she's paid for, there's like a portion of what she paid for, and then she can see what we log within her report if
Okay.
we have her listed as a leader. And that can
Mhm.
be changed anywhere, like anytime. You can add it or change it, I believe.
Okay. Glenna, did you try it? Were you using it for a while for training?
Sorry. I was trying to do training, but I just slacked off, to be honest. So thanks for the reminder, Debbie. I definitely need to get it back out and try doing it.
When you were doing it, did you enjoy it? Like, did you think it was pretty good?
It's easy to watch the videos. I could play one while I was driving to work and just let it sit there, and play. So, yeah, it was good to listen to them.
Cool.
Now that I can't do it in my car, I really want to have the opportunity to take notes. So,
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's good to know, you guys. So this app, and Debbie, am I correct in saying that? I mean, it's available to anybody in our downline, right?
I hope so, because I emailed, and I don't know, they said that they got the email, a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
I forwarded the link, but I don't know if I forwarded the right email. They said they got the email, and I haven't heard back. But I understood it to be, and Tracy does say it in the video, that it is to her downline and our downline.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually sent it out after, working with it trial and so I knew that I could answer questions and stuff. I sent it out to my downline, and even though they are only, doing this for themselves, maybe help one or two along the way, I emphasize that it's a good way for them to show that they are drinking their Shakeology, they are working out, and they are doing their personal development, which that's what we should be doing. Now, I have quite a few inactive coaches, and they've reached out to me. They finally responded and all that stuff. So I felt like this week was a good week for me to really push, and as John Maxwell says, do the leader shift. And so I'm like, this is a way for them. They have to be committed. It's not that hard. Put it on their phones. I see them on Facebook all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Log your report and send it to me. So we'll see. If nothing else, if they're tracking it themselves, then they can see and hold themselves accountable versus it's another option versus going into the back office or into your Team Beachbody account and logging it on the, what is that called? The
Wowie Super
yes.
Gym.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, that's on my list of things to check out. So I appreciate you giving us the lowdown on that. And it's just one more thing. Like this is, like here's the thing, you guys, coaching it means something different to everybody. Okay. You don't have to want to quit your day job. You may just want to help people. You may just want to pay for your Shakeology. You may just like the workouts and the discount. But honestly, what it comes down to is that we all still, like Debbie said, like even with our inactive coaches, it's about being accountable to yourself. So drinking your Shakeology, doing your workout, doing your personal development. And those are the things that make us better people. Okay? They make us happier people. It doesn't matter if we are trying to, you can't help others until you help yourself, right? Like we have to be in a good place and feel good about ourselves and know that we're in a forward motion in order to help others do the same. Now, you don't have to be like clicking on all cylinders to help people. Don't get me wrong. But if you're asking people to join you and you're not even doing your own workout or drinking your Shakeology, that's not going to fly, right? Same for personal development. Okay, back to John Maxwell. Intentional living, John Maxwell. Is this backwards? Are you reading it right? I don't know. I can't tell. It's backwards to me. You guys got to get this book, okay? Write it down and then get it. Because this is not Beachbody related. This is life related. This is having to do with, adding value to people and to others and bettering yourself in turn. Okay. And that's really what this is all about. And that's why coaching brings so much value other than just financial reward, health reward, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I think we're going to get cut off here.